If AI doesn't know who you are, your potential customer also doesn't know who you are. And that's a big problem. A lot of people understand that they have to feed AI with their offers, with their target audience, with their tone of voice, stuff like that, what your business is. Okay, a lot of people are doing that right now. They are feeding a project all the data from their business. But what they forget, and I hope you don't forget this, is to tell AI who you are. What is your tone of voice? What are your values? What are you standing for? What's your vision? If you don't do that, AI only knows a business part, but that's almost always generic. Of course, you can be unique with your target audience, or your tone of voice can be slightly different, but still, if you don't insert this into your project, AI will make generic content for you, because a lot of people use AI to create content, blog articles, social posts, even emails, personal emails, or email automation. Everybody uses AI to write it. Uh, there are exceptions. Some people say, okay, this email is 100% written by a human. Yeah, that's great. I use AI a lot for writing and for redirecting, but I use it in a way that I say, okay, I insert my whole person and business, and then I insert my tone of voice, and I create content with one video, for example, and from that video, AI will change the form into a blog post, social post, emails, and stuff like that. So it's not creating the content, it's just changing the form of the content. And that's amazing. But you have to understand that if you feed your AI model, because the first thing a lot of people do, okay, they give them the business details. What they forget is to give them the personal details. AI also needs that to create the right things, or to think with you about the right content. It needs to know a lot more, but still, it's only locally in your project. So if your potential customer opens ChatGPT and starts typing something, it hasn't the door. There's no door to your data, to your business, to your values. So therefore, you need your own domain. That's why I've built Identity First Marketing and Identity First Media to build the domain. Identity First Marketing helps you with the strategy, like I'm doing right now, and Identity First Media builds it for you. So what I just told you, what I do with AI is built inside the platform. That's amazing. That's really intelligence from AI we need nowadays. But Identity First Marketing, I'm helping you to understand that if you feed AI all the context you feel, it's really what you feel like, okay, we're making progress. But then all the time when you start to talk to AI, you have to tweak things and you have to update things. And still, it's only locally in your project. It's not out there. It's not findable by humans or AI. So you cannot be recommended by AI to your potential customers, because it's behind the closed door. So that's what you have to understand. If you insert your business details and your personal details, still you have to place it on your own domain, on your website. So AI can find you, cite you, and recommend you to the right customers. And even when customers talk to AI, they can ask questions about you and your business if all this information is on your website. You don't have to put your tone of voice on your website. You have to put content on your website that's in your tone of voice. That's what I mean. And AI gets this. So for you to ask yourself is, okay, what kind of information did you give to AI? What felt really nice, like, okay, I'm making progress, but is not available to the public? And what is available to the public? Is it possible for example, Claude or ChatGPT to find your website? That's the first question. and to read everything from your website. That's the second question. But then the third question is, what does it read? What does it tell other people about you and your business? Because if that's just some flat story about a business and what kind of problems you solve, it's empty, man. It's really empty. It's not deep enough. It's not carrying the right weight for AI and humans to understand you are a real person with a real business, with a real solution for their real problem. That's what you have to connect to. And if your website is just a few pages and some blog articles, it's not doing the task anymore. It's not enough anymore. Only because of mouth-to-mouth people can come to your website, or some people still click links on Google. Every month it's much less. So less people every month again click links on Google, because everyone will start talking to AI and they don't click links, so they don't enter your website. So if your SEO is really wonderful for one page, great, a lot of traffic came to your website because of that blog article or page, but it will go down and down till it dies. That's it. You have to be recommended by AI in the future, and in the near future it will change the game, because it's not about recommendations anymore, but almost like buying from ChatGPT your product or service. That will be the thing, or Claude or Gemini or Perplexity or Grok. We are lucky we have five different AI models, because they will start competing with each other with these things. So that's good for the market, I believe. But for you, it's really important to understand, if you feed AI your details, you must make it public so your potential customer can find it as a human, and AI can find it as an AI robot, and AI needs to recommend you to people, but it only can do that if that information you have from you and your business is on your own domain, because that's where AI gets all the information from. Yes, the other rings of entity are important, so what's living in your head and even lives behind closed doors in your project is ring 0. Ring 1 is your own domain. You have full control over your own domain. Ring 2 are your social channels. You have control over what you place on these social channels, but you don't have control over the algorithm. And ring 3 are people talking about you. And all rings are even important, but AI picks the information from ring 1, from your own domain. So that's amazing. If AI recommends you, depends on the information on ring 1 and the combination of entities in ring 1, 2 and 3, but it will take information from ring 1. So make sure that all the information you feed to AI behind the closed door, not the privacy sensitive information, but the information that needs to be out there, that's on your website. It needs to be on your website, publicly readable by a human, but also readable by AI, the right structured data.